Right. And studying can pay off, of course.
Just ask teachers from St. Louis's St. John Vianney High School. St. John Vianney is one of more than 160 schools nationwide being honored in Washington today. It's receiving a Blue Ribbon Award for educational excellence.
Yes, the kids would say this is an awesome experience, you know. What it means for us as a school is that we've worked hard and put ourselves in line to try to see how we could position ourselves for the next century.
I think this says that my school is a great place to be, and it is. I've been so excited to be at Vianney the past 4 years, and it really is a great place to learn and to live.
Vianney, a place of friendship, education, athletic achievement, great tasting food, and mostly our blue ribbon. Check out our school in action, where the greatest times of our lives begin.
Greg Irwin, my favorite class is computer.
Tommy Beckett, my favorite class is geography.
Justin Fuller, my favorite class is computer.
Stephen Curran, my favorite class is computer.
Brian Feldman, my favorite class is English.
My name's Steve Gurley, and my favorite class is computer.
I'm Bob Caldwell. I'm a senior, and my favorite class is environmental science.
Hi, I'm Pat O'Neill. My favorite class is computer applications with Mr. Ray.
What is the oldest building on the property? Is it A, the Lutheran building, B, the weight room, C, original college section of Brother Mel's Gallery,
Hi, my name is John Hanson, and we're interviewing Griffins at the cafe, see what their favorite food is.
My name's Ian, and I like chocolate ice cream.
Hi, my name is Chris, and my favorite food's pizza.
And my favorite food here in the cafe would be the cookies and ice cream.
My name is Nick Wallig. I'm a freshman here at Vianney. My favorite food here is the pasta bar.
I like the peanuts. The peanuts are good in the cafe.
It's been a few faces come into view. Some stay, some go.
during times of joy and laughter. We thank you, Lord. During times of rebellion.
The homecoming pep rally is said to have been the best ever, highlighted by a tremendous showing of Griffin Pride, a comical game of Hollywood Squares, and guest appearances by Jeff, Trish, and Tom from the Point Morning Show.
Little brain mash up here, so
Coach Gladstone had the Griffins ready to roll against the CBC Cadets. The crowd at Heaton Stadium was preparing for the upset victory. Homecoming activity continued at halftime with the arrival of the homecoming court, the self-appointed Spirit Squad, and the sound of the Golden Griffin Band. A perfect homecoming week came to close with the annual homecoming dance. Homecoming King Ed Lewandowski escorts his queen, Kathleen O'Toole, to the dance floor. Prospective students toured the Vianney campus on Sunday, November 1st. Students and faculty displayed the diversity of Vianney, from arts to athletics. The 4x4 schedule, in its second year, gave us the opportunity to grow in our varied academic areas. Do you recognize anyone? Here are a few photos from pre-Griffin days.
And these are the top 10 teacher quotes at Vianney.
Number 10 is Miss Judge with, "Spruce it up a bit, you know."
Number 9, Ms. Nichols, "It's live, not live."
Number 8, Mr. Hannah, "Thanks for not smoking. Have a nice day."
Number 7 is Mr. Young, "Does your face hurt? 'Cause it's killing me."
Number 6, Mr. Corbin, "You're a bright kid, that's why your father calls you son."
Number 5, Mr. Fyack, "Rise and shine, campers. Wake your neighbors."
Just like a woman's skirt, long enough to cover the subject and short enough to keep it interesting.
Number 3, Quaz, but don't make this my last day teaching.
Number 2, Mr. McCarthy, "Take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of this place."
And the number 1 teacher quote at Vianney is
Mr. Beckman, "Half you go over there, half you go over there, and the other half come with me."
Under the direction of Mr. Albrook, the Griffin Theater presented the hilarious comedy, "You Can't Take It With You."
I'm afraid the powder chamber is just a little bit close to me.
Oh, are you, Mother? Yeah, I sort of got myself into a monastery and I can't get out.
No, Beethoven.
Oh! Lovely! Got a lot of you!
Yes, sir. Only I can't take no money for it this year. If the government finds out I'm working, I get sober.
Well, I'm gonna do the revolution. A full hour display.
Say!
That's wonderful. Really?
That's the second walk you've taken this week and gotten a new dress.
Oh, I forgot his hat.
So what size is that hat?
7 and an 8.
Hey, just my size.
I hold the record for making the most out, 7,000.
The cool at school this year. The Mustang still reigns. Sports utility vehicles gained in popularity. The Beetle made a comeback as a hot car, just redesigned with a rainbow of colors. The Furby was the hot Christmas toy, selling over 1 million by FAO Schwartz. Some of the top movies for the teenage audience this year were Oscar winner Shakespeare in Love, Saving Private Ryan, The Waterboy, and Armageddon. Among the hit TV shows in 98-99, NBC's Just Shoot Me, Fox's Ally McBeal, Jerry Springer, South Park, NYPD Blue, Dawson's Creek, and King of the Hill. In music, award winners included NSYNC as the Pop Rock New Artist of the Year. The Male R&B Award went to Will Smith. The Billboard Artist of the Year, Usher. And the Grammy Album of the Year, Lauryn Hill.
Which teacher played the trombone in high school? Was it A, Mr. C. Walsh, B, Mr. Leisner, C, Coach Heeb?
The halls were packed this year. With such a huge freshman class, bumping and pushing was a huge part of getting from class to class. The Vianney basketball season was highlighted this year by the winning of the MICDS tournament. With the return of 8 juniors for next season, it proves to be a promising year. The season started off exceptionally well. Due to snow, Christmas, and other interruptions, progress was stifled. But the season ended with great individual performances by all. Seniors Eric Suda and Ahmad Pollock led the wrestling team to win their district championship this year. With many varsity wrestlers returning next year, it proves to be another banner year. Generosity is key here at Vianney. This is seen more through the blood drive than anywhere else. With the donation of 167 pints, it was a record year.
Duck. It's a duck. It's my birthday too.
Happy birthday.
And I got a duck.
Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Hey, all we need now is a big smile.
For the goal, yes, for the goal. Left shoulder.
I remember this night. We're on TV, Dan. What? Just hanging out, baby. This is awesome. This is awesome.
The night of the Griffin auction was a success. The theme was putting on the Ritz, and everybody seemed to be put into a generous mood.
$375 I have sold it.
Here's the class of 2002.
Hey, I'm Jeff Miller, freshman class president of 2002.
Hi, I'm Greg Irwin. I'm vice president, one of them, for the freshman class of 2002.
Tom Veggie, freshman vice president, 2002.
I'm Andy Lessie, freshman vice president, class of 2002.
The annual Vianney tournament wrapping up with, as usual, the DeSmet Spartans looking for gold on the floor, playing the host Vianney Golden Griffins. Vianney would jump out to an early lead. Matt Tabash would help the effort, sending up a three-ball good. 17-12 lead for the Griffins on that rainbow. Then Tabash with a nice pass. Mike Paradowski puts it in. Vianney still with the big lead. But DeSmet would come back and tie it up here on the Billy side jumper, 25-all. In the second half, DeSmet got out to a 12-point lead. Joe Race in the paint, turnaround Jake, good, 37-25. But Vianney would come back. Jeff Sullivan from outside.
See that lady? Yeah, the one with the pretty eye. I wanna check her out, see what she's about. If I can only make it mine. I hope she smiles when I ask her.
And now in music, we saw them on television and in concert and listened to them on the radio and CD. The top artists of the school year.
These tattoos on me, just to show you that we real. And I still can't believe that you're dead.
Every night I pray before I walk out on this stage.
Have you ever closed your eyes and dreamed that they were there?
And I hope that you feel the same way too.
Who used to coach pole vaulting at St. Mary's High School? Was it A, Mr. Barkowski, B, Mr. Fyack, or D, Quaz?
Boys of Summer led the way in sports this year as both Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa broke a 37-year-old record for home runs in a single season. The Cardinals' McGuire finished with 70 to break the record. Sosa hit it out 66 times for the Cubs. The New York Yankees had one of the best seasons ever by any Major League ball club and then won the World Series. The Chicago Bulls won their 6th NBA championship and said goodbye to his heiress, Michael Jordan. The Detroit Red Wings swept the Washington Capitals to win their 2nd consecutive Stanley Cup. Steve Yzerman won the Conn Smythe Award as the most valuable player. And the University of Tennessee Vols went undefeated, winning the NCAA football championship. Jeff Gordon once again dominated Winston Cup racing by winning his 2nd straight championship. He continued his winning style by taking the checkered flag at the Daytona 500. In the world of golf, Lee Jansen claimed the U.S. Open and Mark O'Meara took the Masters.
The answer to who coached pole vaulting at St. Mary's High School was Quaz.
Inhabitants of Jerusalem and their rulers failed to recognize him, and in condemning him, they fulfilled the words of the prophets, which we read Sabbath after Sabbath.
We're mindful, as we said earlier, the many gifts God has given us. And the gift we thank God for today is the gift of the class of 2000.
The class of 2000 is ready to shed the skin of childhood and sprout their wings as seniors. The Griffin Theater took to the South Pacific this year, or rather, they brought the tropics to Vianney, flying in palm trees, Hawaiian shirts, and huge backdrops for the performance.
Bring it way down there, beyond that fence, off the property.
I was forced to flee to an island. Since then, I have asked no help from any man or any kind.
I could say life is just a
Oh my goodness, you're cute.
Nellie, I'd like you to meet Nana and Jerome. Nana and Jerome. Nellie.
Hi, my name's Ed Lewandowski. I'm the Student Council President this year, and this is the Student Council that brought you the 1999 Homecoming Pep Rally and Hollywood Squares.
And my name is Eric Suda, and I'm Vice President of Student Council.
My name is Matt Allen, and I'm Vice President of Student Council at Vianney High School.
The last class of the millennium has left a strong mark on Vianney. Full of spirit and pride, the future generations will have massive shoes to fill.
And like 10 years from now, I plan to be, like working in the stock market, making investments, wheeling and dealing money, doing whatever. I don't know.
Hi, my name is Jason Lee. In the future, I plan on getting my bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degree in piano performance.
My name is Keith Vianney, and in 10 years from now, I hope to be firmly set.
Hello Vianney, my name is Matt Pross, and 10 years from now I plan to be a lawyer, and with any luck I'll have lots of clients knowing all of my friends here from Vianney.
10 years from now I see myself fighting in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, aka Ace Cuddy.
What's up Vianney, this is Dan Chibnall, and hopefully sometime in the future I'll be sitting in the Oval Office of the White House running the United States by myself.
What year was the Griffin Monument built? Was it A, 1995, B, 1409, or D, 1994?
In the news this year, for only the second time in our nation's history, there was an impeachment trial of a president. After a long investigation by Kenneth Starr and votes in the House, President William Jefferson Clinton was impeached. The United States and NATO took action against Yugoslavia for alleged ethnic cleansing in Kosovo, as constant fighting between the Serbs and Muslims escalated. Allegations surrounding the Olympic Games emerged as some members of the International Olympic Committee accepted money and other benefits for their vote in the awarding of the hosting site for the Olympic Games. At the age of 77, John Glenn convinced NASA to let him join the Space Shuttle crew as a way to study the effects of aging during space flights. 250,000 cheering spectators watched the launch of the Discovery into space. As El Niño gave way to La Niña, 1998 turned out to be America's worst year on record for natural disasters. Honduras and Puerto Rico were some of the hardest hit.
What year was the Griffin Monument built? Well, if you guessed A, B, or C, you are wrong. The correct answer is D, 1994.
As I look back across the 3.5 years that I've been a Griffin, I realize a simple fact. That's that Vianney's not just a place where we come to learn, it's a place where we come together to live. At Vianney, we celebrate together when we win. Anyone who attended this year's homecoming football game against CBC will remember the post-game pile-up when the student body rushed the field to celebrate the victory. I take a lot of pride in Vianney. It'd be hard not to do so. When you step into our gym, you see banner-covered walls that boast of a great tradition. On one wall, you see 7 state titles and 1 national title in soccer. As you continue to gaze, you notice 7 state volleyball titles, a state hockey title, and a banner of wrestling champions. That in itself is a lot of which I am proud. But it does not stop there. At the academic level, we consistently turn out national merit scholars, and our students receive countless other awards and recognitions. As a senior, I'm faced with decisions about my future. One's what I want to do next year, and then what I want to do with the rest of my life. I'm also faced with the simple fact that my time here at Vianney is winding down. Although I'm going to miss the friends that I've made here and the experiences we've shared, I also know that what Vianney's taught me, I'll take with me wherever I go.
The Vianney seniors danced the night away one last time at the prom. It was truly a night to remember. Name as many, Griffin. Our moms got an opportunity to share the spotlight at a brunch before graduation.
Don't know what's gotten into you. Must be something in your genes. About this time I was crazy too. Most times in between. But I survived to live another day. I might have learned a trick or two.
Seniors had a chance to reflect upon their years at Vianney one last time at the Baccalaureate Mass on May 21st.
We begin this morning by giving special recognition to the members of the National Honor Society.
Don't run and hide when everything changes. Walk between the raindrops, dry as a bone.
Graduation is a bittersweet time. We are anxious to see what awaits, but we are sad to leave. One thing will never change. We are Griffins forever.
Trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back.
As we sit together in this gym for one last time as the class of 1999, let us reflect on the past 4 years and everything that has helped bring us to where we are tonight.
I remember Matt Long's telling us
doing this. Tell me how.
And so I offered a challenge. That day, I said, as soon as CBC is beaten in football, we will have a day off. This is that game ball, and I'm here to thank you for it. It was brought to me by the captains of the team immediately following that game. I've never said officially thank you, so.
know always you are loved by God, you are loved by the faculty, and your families.
Right now, the Multimedia Yearbook, the book, the video, and now CD-ROM in selected schools. It's the yearbook set for today.